I'm very happy to be here to present about the National Institute and the careers in the field of rehabilitation among the Vice-Chancellors meeting. It happens like that. The Governor Sir visited our institute 2 weeks back, and he's seen all our services and people who are doing the services and professionals who are involving in the services. After seeing everything, he asked one question: why Tamil Nadu is not having more course on rehabilitation, and why there is a dearth of professionals in the rehabilitation field, why there is a lack of trained people in the rehabilitation field. Why don't we take an opportunity of this conference to deliberate this matter of what are the careers are available in the field of rehabilitation, so that university can facilitate this course and a lot of employment opportunities they may get it like that. And second thing, this was also we discussed with that, whenever institute we advertise for the post for rehabilitation professionals, we get very sometimes nil application or 2-3 applications where you are finding very difficult to get the candidates. However, when we advertise for the clerical post, we are getting 100 applications or 200 applications for one post. And the issue is, we are in the field of rehabilitation, there is a lot of things to be done. As we know that Government of India and state government taking a lot of efforts to bring rehabilitation services, professional care services to the persons with the disabilities in the country. However, it's not materialized because lack of manpower only, the field. If we talk about all these things, this is the problem we are having now. So I hope this is the right forum what we are going to discuss about the various programs to help us to start some programs by the universities. Go back to my institute, as our institute started in the year of 2005 by the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, Government of India. I just tell one small incident. A parent brought a child of 8 years to our institute. The child, while born, there was no problem, but when the child grown up, the child is having some differences than the normal child. First difference they noticed was the child not able to roll himself. The second, they noticed the child not able to hold the neck. And third thing, the child not able to sit or stand. The fourth thing, the child able not to recognize the mother. Then the child not able to even spell out any single word. So these are the multiple problems. Usually in our culture, we visit only the hospitals to see what best we can do for a child. We go to Apollo Hospital, we do scan and all the things, we will do that. Okay. So doctors also try their level best. 5 years, 6 years. Then the doctor 6th year they said, it cannot be done anything, so you take to rehabilitation center. The 7th year they brought the child to our institute. So we do an assessment to the child, and then we diagnosed the child with cerebral palsy, and cerebral palsy, one of the condition, arrest of brain growth and intellectual developmental delay, which having the problem in speech, day-to-day activities, mobility and physical functioning. So this was found at the age of 7. If you could have found this condition at the age of 2, we could have catch up the lot of development of the child. The development delay can be avoided. Why this happens? Because they could not refer to the child to the right professional to see the condition. So this is not the one case. This is what happening all around in India, many places are happening in that. If I refer a child to go to a speech therapist, how many of you seen a speech therapist, sir? Any one of you? One, 2 clinical psychologists, sir, prosthetic orthotic engineer. See, this is our representation. Even we are not able to see these people. They are all invisible. They are. We are not able to get people to provide the services. When I say in nearby home, is there any speech therapist? They say no. No speech therapists are available. No clinical psychologists are available. No special teachers are available to provide education to the child. No occasional trainers are available. But this is the story is going on. At one point of time, rehabilitation services were in a status of a philanthropical services. It was given by the NGOs at free of cost. The people with the philanthropical idea, they given the service, they given as a gratitude or given as a services. It is not regularized, it's not structured, there is no any system. It is as per their requirements, everybody is giving the services, no training, nothing. They provide some residential care, something, they kept it like a workshop or in a good on how materials are kept like that. Children with disabilities are kept there, just feed them, keep in the place. Like that they were doing. Now the things are different. In 1980s, health sector was like that. There is no corporateship in the health sector. So health sector was very, very, very bad shape. Even for small conditions, there is no treatment. But now in 2025, health is a corporate. After 2020, health completely changed in the corporate setup. You can get all kinds of health services in the country near to your doorstep, provided you have to pay money for that. And you have all the world technology available in the health system in India today. Why it is? Because it is familiarized. Because of the health is corporateship, lot of health professionals and paramedical forces are coming forth, getting employment. Many nursing colleges, many physiotherapy colleges, many colleges to provide the paramedical services were coming up. Now we are getting lot of people and there is no dearth of that, and healthcare service is very best condition. But however, rehabilitation, now they streamlined everything. Government of India streamlined everything. Lot of courses also done by the country, but still it needs to be familiarized. It should be taken by the various universities. That's what this is. Today this session was taken up by me, and it was requested by the governor. I do my best. Any questions that better you ask, sir, I will. But at one point of time, 1995, we have only 9 disabilities or recognized disabilities. As per the Persons with the Disability Act, that was the first act passed in the country for persons with the disabilities. That's having only 9 disabilities. After that 2016, we have a Rights of Persons with the Disability Act, because we made this act, because we signed that UN Convention for Persons with the Disability in the year of 2006. India is also signed to implement that convention. For that, to implement the convention, they made now 21 types of disability. 21 types of disabilities are recognized disabilities. So in the India, there are a lot of disabilities are there. Even if you go UK, if any person is having heart failure, that is considered as a disability. But whereas India is not like that. Why I am telling is a recognized disability. Recognized disability only people will get the disability identity card and the UDID card. For them only the services government can provide that. It's the rights for them to get the services. So now we have 21 types of disabilities. As all of us know that today India is having 10% of the total population are persons with disability. They are affected with one or other kind of disability. They may be affected with one disability, or they may be affected with 2 disabilities. There are a lot of people with disabilities. That means every 1 lakh population, there will be 1,000 population will be having one or other type of disability in the country. That is the ratio population is now we are having with persons with disabilities. 21 types of disabilities we are having. These 21 types of disabilities, if you say trained people is not available. I can say the next slide, madam. Okay. The importance of rehabilitation. In these persons with disabilities, the importance of rehabilitation, what we are getting, we are ensuring the quality of life. First, we are identifying what is the problem of the person, and we are ensure the quality of life. And as much as possible, one of the major problems faced by the person with the disability is that the independence. They may not eat on their own, they may not go to toilet on their own, they may not dress on their own. So we make sure that independency, and we are fostering the inclusion of their participation in the society and support social and economic integration. Next slide. So these are the national services are governed by provided by the government. Now we have a national institutes. In India today we are having 10 national institutes. Each national institute having 150 rehabilitation professionals. You just think about the manpower requirement for the center. And second, we are having a composite regional centers. Each composite regional centers is sanctioned with 19 posts of rehabilitation professionals. That means each state will have one composite region. This is also run by the Government of India, composite regional center. And each district of our state is having one disability rehabilitation center, and each disability rehabilitation center is having more than 5 to 8 rehabilitation professionals to provide the services. This is, I am telling about the government side. In coming down, this is the Rehabilitation Council of India. This is the Rehabilitation Council of India is in par with the Medical Council of India. One regulates the rehabilitation courses in the country. Even if a college is running any rehabilitation course, this course needs to be affiliated by Rehabilitation Council of India. Then only they can register in that, they will get the registration number. Once they get the registration number only, they can practice the rehabilitation. Without registration number, they cannot practice the rehabilitation, it is illegal, like Medical Council of India. So it is a statutory body which affiliates the course run by the various colleges for getting the rehabilitation status. So that person can register with themselves so that they can do the course. And then CCPD is a Commissioner for Persons with the Disabilities Office. Here also they are recurring people. This is a Central Commissioner for Persons with Disabilities who makes sure that implementation of PWD Act and RPWD Act in the country. And any deviations in that, he acts as a judge to post any punishment or make sure these acts are implemented. Then Alimco is another is a industry which produces all the aids and the assistive devices for the persons with the disabilities in the country. It's a completely Government of India agency like wheelchair, tricycle, hearing aids, and motorized wheelchairs, and teaching learning materials. They are producing all these materials. They have a country in each state, they have one center, and they at the central level, Kanpur, they are having. Recently, Alimco advertised 25 posts for rehabilitation professionals. No application is received. I am telling you. Many of the centers are running without staff, prosthetic orthotic staff. If you ask prosthetic orthotic staff, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Telangana, Pondicherry, Andhra, in 5 states, no prosthetic orthotic college. NIEPMD recently started one prosthetic orthotic college with the 20 intake with the approval of the Dr. MJ University. I am telling 5 states do not have a prosthetic orthotic college run by government. Only one Karnataka, 2 private colleges are running. You know that prosthetic orthotic engineers who are making the artificial limbs, hands, people who lost their limbs. Every day now disability, the polio is 0. But amputation and accident, many people are losing their limb due to diabetics, age-old conditions and accidents. But these are the things they need to put this material. It is not purchasing and fitting the material. This material needs to be, make it customized, and material needs to be fixed, and regular training to be given, and regular alterations also needs to be done. Without this engineer, fitting the material to the person is very, very challenging. I am telling these 5 states do not have the colleges run by the government. Only 2 or 3 universities are running, that too also private. NIEPMD is running this program with the 20 intake. That is the condition now for the prosthetic orthotic engineers in the country. IIT or engineering colleges can take up this process so that it will be useful for them. Many students will get benefit out of it. And that's a depth, and that's a very good need for the people to get a job. Then NHFDC, National Handicapped Finance Development Corporation, these people also hiring a lot of people for employment, NHFDC, National Handicapped Finance Development Corporation. Right. So this is the Rehabilitation Council of India, which was set up in 1986, and this was 1992 they passed the act, which is a statute. Any university wants to start any course on rehabilitation, first they have to apply to the Rehabilitation Council of India. This is online application to be submitted. Usually the application opens in the month of August, September. You can open that website, and in that you can fill up the forms for what course you would like to start the program and which university is affiliating and what are the professionals. They give the guidelines for each course, what is the requirement, what is the number of professionals required for your institute, how many people you require, how many staff you require, what are the infrastructure required. Everything is available in the website. If you go and see that, you can take it and you can apply in that, so that they will give affiliation to you. Okay, you can run a management program, you can run a community-based program, you can do a rehabilitation program, anything. If you ask for your requirement, if you see that, you can do this program. Okay, so this RCI is also maintaining a central register. Once the person completing a degree in your college, they can register with the register, and every 5 years they should renew their registration, so that they can be considered as a rehabilitation professional like a medical doctors. How the Medical Council of India, they are registering and doing the registration, and they will get the registration number. Once they get a registration number, they can certify the disabled people for getting the benefits, for establishing their conditions, and whatever the disability issues are there, that can be established by the rehabilitation professionals. Okay, next. So these are the objectives of Rehabilitation Council of India, where they are doing for the education, because whenever the colleges want to take the training program, Rehabilitation Council of India main agency or main affiliation board, which gives the affiliation to the courses which are run by the university. Okay, now we come to the careers in the field of rehabilitation. They can work with the people with the disabilities, whether the cognitive disabilities or physical disabilities. Now you must be here that lot of issues are coming with the learning disability is coming. People with, we are talking about artificial intelligence, where people with mental retardation, people with autism spectrum disorder, people with slow learners, people with learning disabilities. These people are required additional support to cope with their school education program. They need additional assistance or aids or appliances to continue their day-to-day life, which can be provided to our carriers through our carriers. If we have a right professionals, they can support the person with the disabilities. And career opportunity, they can go and demand the rehabilitation going due to the aging population. Now increasing demand is there. People with disabilities are coming large sources, and they are very scattered. They are not centrally living. They are living in various places. So services needs to be provided. One of the important aspect of rehabilitation services than the health services, you have what we have. Once the disease is cured, the person will be discharged from the services. The person no longer requires rehabilitation. But rehabilitation service is a lifelong service. When the person with a disability is a child, he needs education. When a child person is grown up, he needs a vocational training. When a person needs going for a job, the person needs a supportive employment. Once the person getting into the family life, family support is provided. Okay, so till his lifetime, the rehabilitation service needs to go. There is no withdrawal of rehabilitation services for persons with disability. Services has to go throughout the lifetime, and this every lifespan his demands and needs or changes is very dynamic. We need to address his conditions so that the person will live maximum independency, maximum he will be benefited, and he will be also useful citizen to the country. Okay? And a variety of the settings these people can work. We have in the country, we have 5 major settings in the rehabilitation readily available with us, recognized by Government of India. First one is early intervention centers. That means this is covering the 0 to 5 years as of age group. These people will provide the detection, intervention, and yearly services to the person with the disabilities. Usually in the early intervention, we have a yearly intervention therapists are available. Then we are having a physiotherapist, occupational therapist, special teachers, and social workers, nurse. All this group of people are there, and speech therapist is there, psychologist is there. They are all helping the child to attain the maximum development to avoid the delayed development. And second level is education. From 5 to 14 years, we make sure the child should be in any school. To provide the education, special teachers are trained and they are providing the educational support to the child. After 14 years, the child will be put up in the vocational training setup. In vocational training setup, we have a vocational trainers. These vocational trainers provide their job training, on-job training, pre-vocational skills training, and vocational skill training, and skill implementation, all that they are doing. Especially now, the government of India is giving 4% reservation for persons with disability. Now, this 4% is also being given to person with intellectual disability, autism, all the conditions are included in that. Now, the skill is being given to them to prepare for the government job. And from our NIEPMD, there are 5 children with intellectual disability join the government services at the group D level staff and C level staff. So these are the support can be provided by the vocational trainer. After the vocational trainer job is the community worker. The community worker, one who works with the community to provide the community-based care to the person with the disabilities. So this community care person will do services at the community and empower the community to take care of the person with a disability. Then on the 5th level, it's a management level, a organizational management, a person who can run the management of center, rehabilitation centers, so that he can provide the management center who can coordinate all these services and implement for the benefit of the person with a disability. Next slide. So they can work in the hospitals, they can work in the clinics, they can work in the rehabilitation centers, schools, community organizations, DDRCs. Now recently our Ministry of Health started early intervention center in all the districts of Tamil Nadu. I know how many of you know about it. All the medical college hospitals are having early intervention center. Each early intervention center are sanctioned with 14 staff. In that, one doctor is there. Apart from that, all are rehabilitation professionals. 14 staff has been sanctioned for each early intervention center. So these early intervention centers are managed directly by health center. Apart from these, our state government is also running a early intervention center for intellectual disability and visual impairment. And each district, state government also running early intervention center. Apart from that, state government is running resource center for persons with disability. Okay, these are the areas where careers are available for persons with rehabilitation professionals who are qualified to do a course, any course they have, they register with RCA, they have a very good opportunity to work, join with them. That's what I'm telling. Whenever we advertise, we are not getting people to do that. And now Tamil Nadu government is started, many of you may know that State Commissioner for Persons with Disability got around 75 crores under the World Bank to start a right project for persons with disabilities. They are going to cover, already they are covering 10 districts, another 10 districts they are going to cover. Each district they are going to develop a resource center with the rehabilitation professionals to provide the services. They are not getting people. They are conducting, we are also part of the interview, but we have a challenge to get a qualified people. They can work as a district rehabilitation center, regional rehabilitation centers, CRCs, that is for composite regional centers and district rehabilitation. Next. These are the categories of rehabilitation professionals or rehabilitation is available for us today. Recognized areas of rehabilitation. This slide I will share with you, sir, for everyone. Maybe you can take it. It will be useful for you that just I'm giving a glance, but next. These are the national institutes of Government of India is available in our country. As I said, there are 10 national institutes are available. These are the national institutes available. Each national institute running with more than 100 rehabilitation professionals. And if you see newspaper and employment news, every day, every employment news having one or other advertisement for the National Institute requirement of staff. Even this employment news also we given advertisement for 7 posts. For 7 to 8 posts we are asking for that. Last time we given, no one has come, again we have given. So regularly if you see employment news, any one of the National Institutes calling for people for a good salary and everything is available, but we are not getting people. These are the National Institutes. This is our institute, National Institute for Multiple Disabilities. Since you are from Tamil Nadu, you can have a better connect with the NIEPMD. NIEPMD ready to provide any kind of support. Usually, whenever we interact with university facing problems in 2 areas. One is that board of studies, how to conduct the board of studies, because we don't have a expertise to do the rehabilitation studies, to conduct the studies or any program. We have a regular staff only, how to go about it. We are not seeing the RCA requirement. Second thing, they are asking about the infrastructure, how to develop these study centers and other things. NIEPMD is ready to provide any kind of support. Since it's a Government of India institute, you can take the help from us, so that we are ready to support you to, if you want to start any course or if you want to do any special program on disability rehabilitation, we are happy to support the universities to start any program. Next slide. I am giving to you, sir. I brought my brochures also, I handed over to you. This is our vision. Next. These are the courses are being offered in the country for rehabilitation. Around 32 courses are available now in our country. The field of rehabilitation, which is, if you take in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, we are running only few programs. Many programs we are not running. At NIEPMD, we are running 11 programs. Even NIEPMD also, we are running 11 programs. But if you enter South, you take it also, many of the programs are not run. And 32 recognized programs are available. These people are, even for example, I am telling the last one, that is eligibility is 10th standard. After 10th standard, they are telling 10 months course. Once they finish the 10 months course, they are getting 35,000 salary. Whereas a degree with computer science knowledge, getting only 25,000. So technically people are not available. Skill-based people are not available to meet the requirements of the person with disability. These many courses are available. As per the, if you see the Rehabilitation Council of India website, you can get all these details of courses. These are the courses are available in our Tamil Nadu. Next. What I want to say, what university can do for now. One of the thing is Pondicherry University set up, we have, with our help, they set up on Disability Study Center. If any university want to set up a disability study center where specialized course we want to provide, that can be done by the university. We can support you to establish a disability standard. You can select either you can select a education field or a rehabilitation field or community-based rehabilitation field, or you want to provide a early intervention-based anything you want to give, that also can be given. So NIEPMD can provide that. Second thing, my only request is, if you are not able to run a full-time course or a full course, we can provide some add-on courses. Especially people who are doing the arts, science and social sciences, they are coming out, they are not able to find a job because they don't have any skill to manage the any institutions or anything, right? Suppose we are calling for a research scientist for research projects. People do not have a research knowledge. Also, they don't have knowledge about even a basic knowledge of disability. So, as a university, you can write any credits, you can make it the field of rehabilitation and in the field of disability, wherein the students can get some additional inputs on the rehabilitation or disability in addition to their courses, a social science course or social work or a sociology or a anthropology, whatever the course they are doing. In addition to that, they can take a specialized course on that. This will help them to get a job, the Disability Rehabilitation Center, to work, because this will help them to understand the issue. They can do very well in the field of disability rehabilitation. When they come, they may not know what it is, but these add-on courses will help them to get a good job in the society. So it will help them to get a good job. So my request is universities is the only place where students are coming to you, your colleges or university, where you can think of alternatively how these fields can be taken, emerge into that, because if you take, that's what I'm telling in Tamil Nadu, Dr. MJ University, Tamil Nadu Teacher Education University, which provides B.Ed and M.Ed special education. Dr. MGR Medical University, right after we so long we pressed, now they are taking up to give 3 courses. One is that MPhil in clinical psychology. Second is this one, prosthetic orthotic course. 2 courses they are giving. This, yeah? MPhil clinical rehabilitation psychology is clinical psychology recognized. Up to 26 we have a special permission. After that we are going for a BA psychology honors and M Psych and doctorate Psych. So now we are shifting that, but right now Dr. MJ University is running these 3 programs with the NIEPMD. And MPhil clinical psychology, they are also running with the Indian Institute of Mental Health, Mental Sciences in Kilpak. They are running. And they are running with us this program. And speech and hearing, we are running. So with the MJ University, we are running 3 programs under the RCI. Speech and hearing, clinical psychology and prosthetic orthotics. And NIEPMD only running this program. And speech and hearing, recently medical college also started a 4.5 years program. And the speech therapist is very much requirement in the country. There is no people is available. These are the things very easily can be done by the university, where all you need is you have to tie up with the rehabilitation center, because these are the programs are inbuilt with the practical and theory. It is not only theory, practical, because it's a 50% practice is there, 50% theory is required. See, if you want to run a speech and hearing program, you need not go for equipments and other things, very expensive, but you can tie up with the equipments who are having in the state. That agency tie up, you can make it so that field training and lab training can be given there. And course can be run by any colleges who are having that, so that the 2 ends can be made, because person who are doing services do not have the academic background to run the program, because they are not able to have that registration, recognition, applying and getting that thing, admissions and all these things, they have a challenge. But there are many agencies who are doing very good services, where if you want to tie up, so you need not to develop a rehabilitation, because as per the RCA requirement, any course if you are running, you need to have a center for providing the practical training to the student. So this tie-up arrangement can be done. You don't need to develop a rehabilitation center at your university itself. But once you have a tie-up arrangement to give a practical exposure to the children, so there can be, student can be learn both of the things. So university can offer the program. So after complete the program, the very good things for them to go a job, and all internship is available with our institute. Internship available with all the composite religion centers. And during the internship, now the government is planning to pay the stipend for them. That is also we are proposing for that, because there is no professionals available in the field. People who are completing the course, when they come for internship to our institute, usually when you go internship, you have to pay to the institutions. But now we are having a system, we are planning to give some kind of a motivational amount for the students to do an internship. So this will attract the students to take up this course. After completing the course, they can take immediately job, internship, and they can go further for a job opportunities. And every year we are conducting a campus interview in our campus. 100% placement we are guaranteed for all the students, including we are running from certificate course to MPhil level, around 11, 12 programs we are running. All the 12 programs, students after successful completion, they are getting 100% placement one. And second thing, this is our basically, it's our, we are the academicians, it is our time to respond to the needs of persons with the disabilities, to promote their rights and provide the quality care and services. Because of absence quality care and services, people with disability remain same without further developments and promoting their lives, and the independence is questioned all the time. So these are the challenges we are facing. I hope this will help you to rethink about your college and universities, promote these rehabilitation courses in your colleges and universities. As we are in Tamil Nadu, NIEPMD is very happy to support you for anything you require in this matter. We call us, we'll come to your university, come to your college to help you to start and make a study, and we can plan it out how we can go about any program on rehabilitation. Thank you very much to all of you.